you think about the day being one day Sunday? Made me wonder. Always fucking one fucking people. But you got to be fucking stupid out of our fucking mind and trust or believe
Are martial arts a waste of time?
anything.
Take a look at these two men.
The
They're
truth,
both roughly
the
the same
truthful,
age.
Is now to discuss Democratic Congressman
believe in
James
stupid
Clyburn
hell.
of South Carolina. Congressman, always good to have you on. So you heard Treasury Secretary Bessent just trying to defend the Republican House member's spending bill. What's your reaction?
3 minutes when I said. You got 3 minutes on this, yeah?
Well, thank you very much for having me, Jack. You know, this spending bill is terrible, and I think the American people know that. There is nothing wrong with us bringing the government in balance, but there is a problem when that balance comes on the back of working men and women, and that's what is happening here. And when you put forth a budget asking for top
Man, you shut the fuck up.
just in
What the fuck is you talking for?
$860 million cut.
Man, we $36 trillion in debt. Nobody should be working.
That's the problem. Because that's what Medicaid is. That's where Medicaid is. That's where people get most of their medicine.
Man, fuck what you saying. We $36 trillion in debt because of you. Nobody should be listening to anything that you got to say.
From that is a bad deal. And so I think that when President Trump indicated that we ought to be raising taxes on the wealthy, he got our attention. But then he retreated from that almost immediately. And so what we see happening in that committee is that those people on the other side, those Republicans who refuse to go along, they want more cuts. Some of them would like to see the elimination of Medicaid, and they want to see the privatization of Social Security and Medicare. And so that is what we are faced with, and Democrats are on the side of the American people on that.
So one of the key components Republicans are pushing in this legislation is adding work requirements for able-bodied recipients of Medicaid. According to a Kaiser Family Foundation poll, most Americans support that, 62%. What do you think?
Most Americans do support that. But most Democrats support that. And then we do have that in many states. We've left that kind of thing up to the states, and it's been improved time and time again. And so every time people get into this discussion, you have folks talking about people getting something for nothing. Well, let me tell you something. Medicaid, the bulk of Medicaid is not necessarily people who are unemployed, people who are disabled, people who need nursing home care. The bulk of Medicaid is in nursing home care. So what happens to those nursing homes when you take all this money out of Medicaid? So this is not about working men and women. This is about this country showing what kind of country we are and taking care of senior citizens, our parents and our grandparents who are in need of nursing home care. That's what's in Medicaid.
Let's turn to the debate going on within the Democratic Party right now.
Most people use ChatGPT the wrong way. Here's how the smart ones get ahead. To the people over 40 who don't know how to
The January 6th committee, we think, wrongfully constituted. We think the work was tainted. We think that they may have very well covered up evidence and maybe even more nefarious activities.
When he does, I believe the BLAG should and will take a 3-2 vote for the House to seek leave to file